John Madden was more than just a football coach. He was a voice, a presence, a larger-than-life figure who helped shape how America watched and understood the game. From his Super Bowl winning days with the Oakland Raiders to becoming one of the most recognizable broadcasters in sports history, Madden built a reputation for honesty, passion, and saying exactly what he believed. But that same blunt honesty once put his entire career at risk, because after one comment, everything changed. The incident happened during a tense period in Madden's career when professional football was undergoing major shifts. The league was becoming more corporate, more image-conscious, and far less tolerant of unfiltered opinions. Madden, however, was never one to soften his words. During a public appearance and later echoed in media coverage, he criticized decisions being made at the highest levels of the sport, calling out leadership for prioritizing money and image over player safety and the integrity of the game. What Madden said wasn't vulgar. It wasn't a rant, but it was direct, and that made it dangerous. Within hours, the reaction was swift. Executives were reportedly furious. Phone calls were made behind closed doors. And before Madden could clarify or walk anything back, the decision had already been made. He was dismissed immediately. No long explanation. No public debate. Just silence, and a career suddenly in limbo. For fans, the news was shocking. John Madden was one of the most respected minds in football. He wasn't a troublemaker. He wasn't chasing controversy. He simply spoke the truth as he saw it. But in a system that valued control and messaging, honesty came at a price. What makes this moment so important isn't just that Madden was fired, it's what it revealed about the changing culture of professional sports. The game Madden loved was evolving into something more polished, more scripted, and less forgiving of outspoken voices. And Madden, a man who believed football should always come first, found himself on the wrong side of that evolution. Friends later said Madden was deeply hurt, not just by the firing, but by how quickly loyalty disappeared. He had given decades to the sport, yet one statement was enough to end it all. For a brief moment, it seemed like the world might never hear John Madden's voice again. But here's where the story takes a turn. Instead of retreating, Madden reinvented himself. He moved into broadcasting with renewed energy, bringing his raw insight and infectious enthusiasm to millions of viewers. Ironically, the very honesty that got him fired became the reason fans trusted him. He didn't sugarcoat. He explained the game the way people at home understood it. And in doing so, he became a legend all over again. Looking back, that firing wasn't the end of John Madden's legacy. It was the beginning of something even bigger. Because sometimes, when you're punished for telling the truth, history eventually proves you right. John Madden didn't change who he was. The system changed around him. And the fact that his voice became even louder afterward is proof that authenticity, even when costly, has a way of surviving. And that's why the words that got John Madden fired are the same words that made him unforgettable.